Hey, what is up, guys? It's the Michigan Minecrafter back here with another video, and today I wanted to show you guys something pretty exciting, which is the new Minecraft 1.13 update that Mojang just put out. And as you can already see in front of me, there are some definitely new and interesting things that are added. And actually, what is going on right now? Am I swimming or something? Did I just, like, dive off of this? Because I've got the changelog right next to me that I'm looking at. Whoa! I didn't even realize that this was a thing. You know what I bet this is in response to? This is probably because of the glitches that people were doing with elytras where they were kind of swimming. But whoa, this is actually pretty cool. But yeah, so I thought I would just show you guys some of the different things that they added, and yeah, so let's get right into it. Where the heck am I? Where did I go? Oh, this is where I was. So let's see. As you might have guessed, they've added turtles to the game, which, is this a baby one? Or, nope, I think this one's just glitched into a block. Well, poor thing, but yeah, so they added turtles to the game, and turtles have some weird and interesting things that kind of differentiate them from other Minecraft mobs, and to this day, I still am confused about this inventory layout. It still messes me up sometimes. Oh yeah, mob spawn eggs are in here. Okay, so let's see, where are turtle eggs at? Because I want to see if I can get a baby one to spawn, or I think in the case of turtles, I think it's actually an egg that spawns. Oh, whoa, that's a weird color. Doesn't look anything like them. Alright, yeah, so let's see what this looks like. Whoa. I have no idea what that is. What is this? Seagrass? Oh, so that must be what the other turtle dropped. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we can spawn a turtle with that. Whoa! Look how tiny that thing is. What? That is awesome. Look at that. Alright, so it appears that you can get baby turtles. I think there's also eggs that spawn, and maybe I'll have to go look at that in a sec to see if we can figure out how to get those exactly. But yeah, it looks like we got more turtles over here. I haven't seen any naturally occurring baby ones, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but this is crazy. Yeah, I love that they're finally adding more aquatic creatures, because I think that's something that a lot of people have been asking for years, is to not just have squids be in the water, but to actually have oceans be a little bit more functional. So one of the other things that they also added, if you couldn't guess already, is seagrass, and I think this right here that you might be able to see is kelp. And actually, I think they changed the underwater, like, texture. Like, I think they made it so that you can see more easily, which is nice. But yeah, so this is kelp. Am I not allowed to just grab that? Alright, there we go. Whoa. Okay, yeah, so one of the things that I read is that kelp is kind of like underwater trees, so you can cut them down and you can actually use them for smelting, which I guess you guys already know what smelting looks like. I don't really have to demonstrate that, but yeah, so you can use sea kelp for smelting. I just was not expecting for there to be this much. This is crazy. You can see, like, especially at the edge of where my render distance is, you can see just how much of it is on the seafloor. That is crazy. And one thing that kind of upsets me whenever Mojang does these kind of terrain updates is that if you already have an existing world with oceans and things like that, then I don't know if this is going to be in them, or if it spreads, like maybe it'll spread into older areas that don't spawn in with it naturally. That would be nice, because it's really annoying whenever they update terrain or stuff that you can find underground, and then you can't get it in like your old Minecraft world areas. Actually, is this seagrass or is this something else? Oh, I just realized I'm in creative mode. Let's see. Okay, that's seagrass. What was that taller stuff that I just saw there? Getting a little preoccupied with all these aquatic plants. Huh. Oh, is this like a little tiny kelp? Yep, that's kelp. Oh, here's some more of that stuff. Oh, interesting. So this stuff can actually grow on like gravel and clay, it looks like, too. So that's interesting. What is this? Apparently it won't let me click on it. Let's see if it's actually... Okay, so seagrass is in the decorative menu. Are any of the other aquatic things? Maybe they're in, like, materials. Or something like that. Like... Or, is there anything in food? Whoa, you can eat this? Oh, yeah, I do remember them mentioning that. Yeah, so you can eat the dried kelp, too. Okay, so there's kelp. Doesn't look like there's anything else that they added, so maybe that's just taller seagrass or something like that. I guess that would make sense. But yeah, so I think those are the only two underwater plants that they added. And then I actually saw in here are, I think, the two different kinds of turtle materials that they added. So let me just try real quick and see if these turtles drop anything besides things like kelp when they die. Let's see. Oh, that's just experience. Let's try one more just to see if we can get anything else. Nope, no such luck. But this is the turtle egg, which I guess you can place down. Whoa, that's got a weird box on it. But I don't know. Maybe you just find these in turtle biomes, I would assume. Like, I would guess that you don't necessarily have to do it, like, you don't have to do anything to the turtle to get them to hatch this, I would think. But maybe. I don't know. And then I think from the turtle egg, you can actually get what's called a scoot, which you can make armor and things out of. What is this? Oh my god. We'll get to that in a second. But why is it just a... Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's just the helmet because it's the turtle shell. Whoa. Oh, and this gives you water breathing. Whoa. This is sweet. And actually, does it increase your visibility underwater too? Like if I take it off, can I... No, I can still see pretty well. Or maybe not. Oh. Yeah, so that's cool. So it helps you see underwater and gives you that potion effect, which seems to be a little bit broken, it would appear. Oh, now it's back. Yeah, interesting. Whoa, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad that they're adding this kind of stuff, because this will definitely make things like the underwater bases a lot easier to access and actually win against, because from what I've heard, I haven't actually tried to fight one by myself, but from people that have tried to do it, I've heard that it's really hard to do, like completely like vanilla survival wise. But yeah, so I think that's it for the turtle stuff. There's got to be something else you can do with the turtle egg. So if I find that out, I suppose I'll probably do a few more snapshot videos if they do come out with more interesting things in future snapshots for 1.13. But yeah, we'll just have to see what exactly that does, because they don't give any details on here that would really let me know what the uses for that would be. But there are a few more things, like for example, what we saw a little earlier hanging out of the out of the inventory slot which I didn't even realize was a thing that could happen. But yeah, so there's this trident, which, from my understanding, I guess you can throw at things by right-clicking? Whoa. That's pretty cool. What is going on here? There's, like, particle effects. That's weird. Yeah, let's see. Can it kill a squid? Oh, one hit. Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, they said in the update log that it's really overpowered right now. So that's just something that I think they're going to end up changing. But yeah, that's actually impressively strong. Let's try it on a turtle since... Yeah, okay, turtles are a lot stronger, as you could probably guess, because they're turtles. But yeah, okay. Wow, okay, so it looks like the only thing they really drop is seagrass at the moment. But yeah, so that is the trident, and then obviously you can use it for melee combat as well if that's what you want to do. But yeah, and then there's a few other things. Oh, that's one of them. So I'm not really in an opportune biome to do this. Is there any trees? There's one. Yeah, one of the things that they added in this update as well that's kind of weird but also pretty interesting is the fact that now you can actually right-click with an axe on a tree and strip the bark off of the wood to get a different texture of wood. So yeah, just kind of an interesting thing. You can see all of those in here. Let's see, the Acacia Wood. Oh, Jungle Wood looks weird. Actually, let me turn it to day real quick and just line these up. Whoa, that's nice. Okay, so they added a an actual little helper thing for the commands. Set 0. Oh. Can I just press tab? Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, so let me grab all the different types. Oh, shoot. Yeah, because these are actually definitely a welcome addition in my opinion because of the fact that I'm starting, like, in Bixopolis and places like that, I'm starting to run out of options for different textures of things to use. Huh. Yeah, look at that. So there are the different types of stripped wood. And then it appears... I didn't actually realize this, but it appears that there are bark blocks as well. They don't have these listed in the update log, but this is nice. So you can actually have blocks of wood that are textured all the way around instead of having ends to them like normal logs do. So that's really nice. That'll be really helpful for people who build like decorative trees and things like that. People who build like their own giant trees that they use in landscapes. I can definitely see that being helpful for them so that everything is kind of uniform textured instead of having weird endings to blocks. But yeah, that is sweet. And then, let's see. They added any other blocks in here? Gonna look silly if I find one that's actually from an old update and think that it's a new one. I don't think... Oh, there's the dried kelp block. Otherwise, all of this, I think, was here. Yeah, all the concrete and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so there's the dried kelp block, which is basically just a storage block like you would do with diamonds or gold or anything like that. And then you can store a lot more kelp in chests that you can use as food and kindling and all of that kind of stuff. Which I think it's the only block that you can both eat and smelt things with, if I'm understanding this correctly. Because I don't think there's anything else that is like something you can burn and eat. Could be wrong though. And then, oh, one of the most interesting things that I saw that they added was bubble, what the heck? was what is it called? Bubble columns. Let me try this out. So apparently, if there's lava at the bottom of an ocean, which, wouldn't that just turn to obsidian? I don't know. Seems like it would. Jeez, the swimming is so weird. There we go. You can't fly when you're swimming, which is super weird. But yeah, apparently if either... No, okay, that didn't work. I didn't think it would. Maybe you have to have a magma block? Which... Oh! I was thinking that these bubble columns were going to be things that spawn in naturally, but perhaps they're planning on making it so that you actually have a need for magma blocks? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so basically, the way that this works is when there's a magma block way underwater like... Whoa. Just collapsed into a cave. When you have magma blocks way underwater like this, they'll make bubble columns that go all the way up to the surface, and then if you're in survival mode, so slash game mode, let's see, survival, oh, there we go, you can actually, oh, actually I have this on, so that's going to make it confusing, but if you go underwater, I think you can... Does this help? Oh, ow! I forgot that those burn you. Yeah, so you can actually breathe in the bubble column and kind of use it as like a pit stop for a second, and then you have to obviously try not to get burned by the magma blocks, but yeah, this is another way that you can kind of breathe underwater in survival mode by using these bubble columns, and I assume by manually placing magma blocks in areas that you want to be able to swim to that you normally would not be able to. But yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and then actually, this is a weird thing. Let me see. Whoa. Oops. Okay. So blocks apparently slowly float to the surface of water now, so I guess if you lose things, you don't have to worry about diving all the way down to the bottom of the ocean to grab them, which is actually really nice in my opinion. I'm actually just going to leave a bunch of stuff here because it takes so long to float. I just want to come back and see if that's all at the surface in a sec. And then added new prismarine stairs and slabs. I thought they already had that kind of stuff. Oh, squids now shoot ink to defend themselves. Alright, we gotta try that out. Oh, and I forgot one last thing after that, but first let's go attack a squid and see if we can get it to shoot ink. I assume that means it does damage. Are there no squids around? The one time when there's no squids around, of course. Well, shoot. I guess I'm going to switch back into creative mode then, and I'll show you guys the new mob that they added, which I think is the last thing that I haven't covered yet. Okay. So, I saw the spawn egg in here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, I guess I could just spawn in a squid if we want to test out the... Oh, there it is. Phantom. So, apparently they added this new monster that, according to them, if you haven't slept in a bed in a while in survival mode, it will specifically target you. Whoa. And these guys actually spawn both... Oh, wait, is it supposed to be an aquatic creature? I suppose that would make sense. There you go. Seems a little broken. There you go. It's like a stingray looking thing. I wasn't actually sure what to expect from this because they didn't have any pictures posted of what these guys look like. But yeah, so these are new monsters that actually spawn and specifically attack you if you haven't slept in a while. So that was kind of an interesting update. Kind of forces people to actually use beds. I haven't seen any of these guys actually spawn normally. I assume they're supposed to be underwater. They look like they're supposed to be. And the one definitely wasn't flying. Oh, there's the items floating up to the top. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how common they're planning on making these guys, but they definitely look pretty cool. And then I guess last but not least, let's see if we can get a squid to actually attack. I'm not sure if they will. Whoa, oh my god, I just swam. Wait, was I swimming? No, that must have just been flying, right? Yeah, couldn't have been swimming that fast. Whoa, oh, that's what I saw when I used the trident on one of them. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and I don't think that actually does any damage to you, I wouldn't think. I guess I can switch into creative mode real quick and go attack him again, but I don't think that does any damage. Oh, he doesn't want to shoot ink, apparently. Yeah, so I think that's about it for this 1.13 snapshot. But if you guys enjoyed, definitely be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and let me know if I missed anything. Mojang tends to not be super amazing at documenting everything they add to snapshots, and I can't blame them because they probably want people to figure stuff out for themselves. But that means I likely missed something, so if I did, definitely be sure to leave that in the comments below. And I'll be sure to cover that in my next snapshot video. But yeah, until then, I will see all of you guys in the next video.